I am here today to not only humbly ask for your support on Tuesday, I am here to ask you to help us make the political revolution. And one part of that political revolution is bringing more people into the political process.
I'm Jessel Noor in Springfield, Virginia, where thousands rallied today in support of Democratic frontrunner Bernie Sanders, just days ahead of Super Tuesday, where 1/3 of all delegates are up for grabs in 15 states and territories. Sanders was introduced by Minnesota Rep. Ilhan Omar.
So I believe that we will win on Tuesday. I believe we will win Virginia. I believe we're gonna win Minnesota. I believe we're going to win Massachusetts. And I believe we're going to win this election in November.
And Virginia delegate and fellow Democratic Socialist Lee Carter.
Now is the time to let people know that we can have a president in Bernard Sanders who will not only beat Donald Trump, he's going to change the system that made Donald Trump possible in the first place.
Sanders struck a familiar theme in his speech, calling Trump a liar and a racist, and argued his diverse coalition is best positioned to defeat him in November.
And we are going to defeat Donald Trump because we are putting together an unprecedented, multiracial, multi-generational, grassroots movement, the likes of which this country has ever seen.
Out of all the Super Tuesday states, Sanders is polling weakest in southern states like Virginia, and a strong showing here will be key if he's to secure the Democratic nomination and avoid a contested convention. And he says he can win by relying on support from his base and not just wealthy donors and special interests.
Now, we are part of a campaign together that does not have a super PAC. And we don't need a super PAC. And I don't need to go to billionaires' homes to beg for money. And the reason for that is that we have received more campaign contributions from more Americans than any candidate in the history of the United States of America.
We spoke to his supporters about why they think he can win here on Tuesday.
So my name is Liz Muncy, and I'm a registered nurse. I care deeply about the proposal of Medicare for all and wanted to come out and support Senator Sanders, who's hopefully our next president.
So do you think Sanders can win in Virginia on Tuesday?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because I've seen the size of the crowd here today, I've seen the diversity of the crowd, I've seen the passion, and there are so many people who I think wouldn't normally be involved politically if they didn't have a candidate they believed in like this.
Like, my dad's voting for Bernie, my mom's probably gonna vote for Bernie. Like, my coworkers, they were talking about like Elizabeth Warren or like just other people. And I was really discouraged, but like there's a lot of people here today. I went to a Trump rally like in 2016. There was not nearly as much people as this.
I think we've shown here today that Bernie can win here in Virginia. Yep, we had a huge turnout, and Virginia's going blue, so Bernie can definitely win.
And do you think Bernie can win here in Virginia?
I do. I think Virginia is finally blue, and it'll stay that way.
Yep.
He's definitely going to win.
In Virginia?
I'm in Virginia. Not only me, but my son he's 18-year-old. He just got his vote, ready, and we are ready for him. A lot of people are ready for him.
So I think he definitely has a valid shot here in Virginia. The thing that will be a little telling will be how well Mike Bloomberg does on Tuesday. But I think that, the state has gone Democrat. I think it's a backlash to the Republicans and Trump administration. So I think he'll be very strong here in Virginia.
With Cameron Granadino, this is Jess Lenore.